Hey y'all, Crazy Keon here with Hanging with the Hazes. And listen, y'all already know, I done started the debate. And I got some great people here that's talking about campgrounds versus boondocking. Now, here's the skinny really quick. On this particular episode, I'm featuring one person, the one and only Miss Sandra out of Maryland, Southern Maryland. She's going to give you the skinny about how she started camping, whether or not she likes campgrounds versus boondocking. She's going to talk about her requirements for a campground, what she likes to do when boondocking, and give you the lowdown on the hoedown about camping life. What's good, what's bad, what's ugly. She giving it to you raw. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got your kids listening to this, now is the time to shut it down and wait till they go to bed. Cause listen, what I wanna say, I can't say right now, but it's about to be on and popping, and she ain't playing. Welcome, Miss Sandra, to Hanging with the Hazes right now.
If you want to know about camping and you want to know the truth about it, you come to the right place. New episodes airing weekly on Hanging with the Hazes.
What's happening, family? How are y'all doing? There we go. So this is going to be edited a little bit because, it's called them internet gremlins, but nevertheless, we're going to rock it out. Want to thank y'all for hanging out with me today. We have Miss Sandra with us. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Now, she is a member of AARVC, and I asked her to come on because we're going to talk about that controversial topic that we have all been talking about here, campgrounds versus boondocking. Bear with me for 1 second and we're going to get right into it right here on Hanging with the Hazes. All right, so we back in the house, and again, we got Miss Sandra with us, coming all the way from Maryland. She's coming with some strong wisdom, some grace, and a little bit of fire that we need. So I hope your day has been sweet so far, and if it hasn't, guess what? We're about to turn that around right here. Now listen, folks, I know y'all didn't tune on just to hear me talk. Therefore, you came for stories, experiences, and real-life truths that only Miss Sandra can bring. So let's jump right into it. Now, Miss Sandra, we're going to talk price, and we're going to talk the reality of price here. So if you don't mind, campground prices are starting to get out of hand. $80, $100, $120 a night. And half the time you're getting a gravel lot and some lukewarm shower water. Has price made you change the way you camp? And are you doing more boondocking to save a little, or do you still pay for those campgrounds because you want that peace of mind and comfort? Tell us how you feel.
No, I'm not going. First of all, before the pandemic, the pricing was reasonable. I felt it was reasonable.
Right. And
then the pandemic happened, and the first year in, it was like everything just started to become very expensive because a lot of people started camping, right? Mm-hmm. So what you could normally find for like $55 to $75 a night is now between $100 and $125. Even though I'm retired, and if I wanted to pay that, I probably could, but am I going to? No, because
you're right.
I'm bringing my whole damn house with me. Why am I going to give you $125 because I'm using your parking space? That does not make sense to me at all. So for me, when I'm looking for campgrounds, the first thing I look for, the first two things I do, what are the reviews and what is the price? If the reviews is a 3 and below, that's off my list. If the price is 100 and above, that's off my list. I am bougie on a budget. So I like campgrounds, but I am not going to pay over $65 a night. I feel like that's just too much money. Even $65 is too much. If you ask me, $65 is too much because, again, I'm bringing my own house with me. All I'm asking, basically, I'm borrowing your electricity for the weekend or week. It shouldn't cost me $65 because if I break down my own electrical bill at home, I'm only getting charged $3 and some change. So why are you charging me $65 for a weekend?
Now, I told y'all she was going to be fine. Okay, all right. I said that. So I think we need to change her name to Crazy. My goodness. So let me ask you this. On the cost thing. So I can't lie to you. I'm a little bougie, okay? So there are times where I just got to drop the coin and make it do what it do for various reasons. I mean, it's hard to put 40 feet of bus in just anywhere. So I will from time to time, but I've also learned the art of boondocking. So do you boondock? Like, first off, tell the people, what do you camp in?
So I have a 2003 R Vision Trail Light. It is 28 feet. And it is, she is just precious. She is Beige Betty. Her name is Beige Betty. And Beige Betty has always been, since I've known her, because now I became her co-owner 8 years ago. So her real owner, her first owner, Alex, is her dad. I'm her mom. So she was very good to him, and now she's very good to both of us.
So you're not the only person that claims object as mom and dad. So sorry, that's okay. Wow. And I'm assuming that Alex, he pays for most of it, or yeah. And you're doing it right. Okay. Well,
Beige Betty is paid off. So for the most part, we're basically camping for free because Alex has been a member of the Wilderness Presidential Resort for over 25 years back? 30 years. Okay. So he doesn't really have to, we don't have to pay anything except for our yearly membership dues. So we basically camp for free. So, and that's with
swing next camera over. I just want to see I just want to say hello. My man, how you doing? All right. All right. So y'all camping. Okay. All right. I get where you coming from. Now, do y'all do any off the grid camping?
So let me talk a little bit about the boondocking, because I was not a boondocker. Like, if I couldn't have full hookups, okay, remember, bougie on the budget, I didn't want to go. So the very first event that we got invited to was by Dexter with Arnell at Coles Point 4 years ago. And
shout out to Arnell, by the way.
Yes. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this because they ain't gonna have no water, they ain't gonna have no electric. Like, how am I supposed to take a shower? I gotta take a shower in the morning and evening. How am I gonna be doing this? I'm not ready for this. So they was like, no, you can have a generator. Yeah, a generator, but I still don't have no water. Well, you bring your water with you. Wait, what do you mean bring my water with me? Well, how is that working? Like, how am I supposed to bring water with me? Enough water that I can shower twice a day. And it's two of us, so we both got to shower twice a day. Like, I'm not sure I understand this. So what Alex said, he was like, well, let's just try it. So we was at the campground. He unhooked everything. He was like, we just gonna see. We gonna unhook everything and see if you can do this. I was like, but we ain't gonna have no water. And so I said, well, can we plug the water in, like, just in case? He was like, no, because it would be, 4 days. So you would have to try to go without it. And he filled up the tank. And then I was like, okay, so I can wash dishes, but I still wasn't getting the concept that I could still take a regular shower. Right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, these little bird baths, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that for 4 days, and it's gonna be hot. So he was like, no, just take a regular shower. We're gonna have a generator, so you're gonna, as long as there's gas, we're gonna bring our gas with us. As long as there's gas, the generator will run, the water pump, all that. And so we did it for the weekend, and I was like, oh my God, I can do this. I can boondock. Now, do I like to boondock? Yeah, if it involved a winery, a brewery, or a distillery.
You get hammered in order to boondock.
Basically. But I do enjoy it, though. I do enjoy. But I think 4 days is my limit. I can't do anything longer than that, because I figure on if it's 4 days, it's like, okay, I know in my mind I'm prepared for 4 days.
Okay.
Don't keep me out there and get me stranded and we out there like going on day number 5, because I might have to Uber to a hotel or something. Like, I don't think I could do 5. I just don't think I could do 5. Now, one of our camping friends has challenged us, like our little group, to boondock for a whole week. I'm trying to put it in my mind that I think that I would be able to handle it, but I don't know, because he was like, you got to literally bring everything. We cannot go to the store. We can't do any of this. I'm like, well, wait a minute.
That's the real stuff. Okay, all right.
Like, he's like, no, it's, survival of the fittest. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't pick me on Survivor, because we gonna be out the first round. We out. Because I'm scared of bugs, birds, and anything that crawls. I know the birds throw people off.
Moving on. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So one of my favorite places is James River Winery down in Richmond, right above it. Asheville.
That one.
Okay. And so me and the family, Biggins, we go down there and we boondock and we have a great time. And I think vineyards and breweries, distilleries, perfect place to start off boondocking. It's free. It teaches you a little conservation. And if you can't handle that part, then they usually have libations that'll help you get through the,
Exactly.
I ain't messing with you. I'm with you on that. Now, I want to shift a little bit because you travel with the boo, which is a good thing. However, as a woman on the road, let's just say if he had to step away or change that narrative a little bit, a person who values feeling secure, we know that this lifestyle comes with various decisions. Do you feel safer at a campground with people around, lights on, and maybe some staff nearby? Or does that quiet boondocking experience, out in nature, nobody around, does that bring you more peace? So when it comes to safety, what matters most to you specifically as a woman?
To me, I can't say that I feel safer at a campground versus boondocking, because it could be crazy folks at the campground too. But you also got to contend with the wild deer in the woods, So for me being a woman, it is more about what do I feel when I first get there. It could be like we could go to a harvest host. Like we went to a harvest host in North Carolina, Morgan Ridge Vineyard. Shout out to Morgan Ridge. Because when we literally was going down these windy roads, we was feeling a little uncomfortable, and then we got there. It was closed. It was like winter. We were there in December. Nobody was around, and at first I felt a little uncomfortable. But then the way that the RV was positioned, I could see out to the main road, so I instantly was more comfortable, because then I figured, if anything gonna get me, it's gonna have to come from the road. So I'm at least be dead, right? And then the owners came, opened up the winery, and we had a good old time. Ended up buying a whole case of wine, and we ain't even gonna go through that road then what happened with all the wine. And the folks we met.
No judgment here.
No judgment. So for me, it's more about what do I feel when I first get there? Either campground or boondocking. Because there have been campgrounds that I went to go visit to see if I wanted to be there, and immediately thought, nope, we'll never come here. And I can't even tell you that it was because of the staff or the camp. It was a feeling that I had when I was on the campground, and I'm like, no, this ain't. This not gonna be for me. And then the other one, I saw the little children of the corn standing on the corner. I was like, oh, I'm definitely not going down that one, because them little kids, they didn't move an inch. We passed them, and then 30 minutes later, we came back by and they were still in the same place. Oh no, you will not catch me, Beige Betty, or Alex down at this campground.
Yeah, you got a big rascal sitting beside you driving there. Does that change anything as far as your comfort? Because when you seen that over, I'm like, geez, man, okay. That joker look like he got 20-inch arms over there. Does that change anything for you?
No, because I said we ain't staying here with the children of the corn. We not staying here. And he knows I don't say that like lightly, because it's like, I don't know. Now, sometimes he'll say, oh, well, maybe it ain't gonna be too bad. And I'm like, no, it will be. And so we kind of both have the same gut feeling. So it's almost like we don't even have to say anything, because most of the time I don't say anything first. I want to see what he feels, because if he's feeling comfortable, then it'd be like, okay, maybe it's just me, right? But we both won't say anything. And then literally, it's almost like we both say something at the same time. Did you like it? No, neither did I. Okay, good. Like,
My
so it's
family-
almost like we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my family is very similar. Their thing is this: if dad don't panic, we not gonna panic.
Right.
So I have to say something. And if I say, hey, get your coats, there is no questions, don't pass go, don't collect $200, get your and let's go.
Right.
And that's just
Exactly.
what it is. Okay. I get it. And to be honest with you, boondocking for me is much more surreal. I can deal with the deer. I know what I'm getting with them.
Well, not really, because if Bambi lose her mama and her mama come looking for her, Bambi's mama can be something. She might try to take an eye out or something. She might shove you down. I don't know. She might smell the corn that you're cooking on the grill. Who knows? Them deers is something else. They a whole different animal. And let's not talk about them damn squirrels, because them squirrels, we encountered Rocky the squirrel last year, and me and Alex both was like, you know what? If we see this squirrel, we both had a gun, we would just let Rocky have it, and somebody would have a squirrel dinner, because Rocky put us through it. Okay.
A squirrel.
Babe. Listen, Rocky put us through it so much that at 2 a.m. in the morning, my honey said, we moving camp spots. Because Rocky waited until 1 to 2 a.m. to throw his little acorns down on top of our RV trying to crack them. Now, I am the queen of petty, but this night, Alex was petty because he got out, raked up all the acorns and said he not going to get them acorns that he threw down here. Yeah, Rocky put us through it. And we will never, ever go back to that campsite because it's in the Wilderness Presidential Resort. So we will never, ever, ever book that campsite again because Rocky lives in that tree and will terrorize you if you do not feed him.
I'm letting you. Wait a minute. Did you say he took the acorns up so he wouldn't get them?
Yes. He said, because I mean, when he showed them to me, I was like, oh, maybe it's just like 3 or 4 acorns, and it was like a whole bushel of acorns. So Alex politely got the broom, swept them all up, put them in a dustpan, walked them down the street, and threw them in the woods. He was like, he will not get these acorns.
How long y'all been together?
I'm petty, but he took over the reign of pettiness that day.
How long y'all been together again?
8 years.
You're rubbing off. You're doing good.
Pettiness rubbed off.
You're doing good. Okay. Listen, kind of segue right into my next question for you. Forget the budget, forget the acorns, forget the squirrels, hookups, cell signal. We want to talk about that feeling because you got into it a little bit. You step outside in the morning, you got a coffee, scratch that. You have a mimosa in your hand.
Yeah.
The day is just beginning. What fills your spirit? Like, is it the energy of the campground, the neighbors saying, hey, how you doing? Somebody frying up some bacon, kids riding bikes, laughter in the air? Or do you prefer like that boondocking stillness at the vineyard? Like when you get there, birds chirping, cool breeze, just you and the world breathing quiet. Like which one feeds your soul?
For me, I think it's more of just being able to be outside without hearing a whole lot of extra. For me, the extra and kids on bikes, I don't want to see them in the morning. I got grandbabies. I don't even want to see them in the morning. I don't need to see a kid riding their bike in the morning, but I'm trying to sit outside, have a cigar and a mimosa or some Kahlua with coffee. I don't want to see that in the morning. But for me, it's like I like the stillness, but also the quiet of nothing else happening, and that I don't have to do anything but just sit there and just be. Now I'm always scanning the skies for birds, so that birds chirping ain't my thing neither. So, but for me, even though I'm scared of the birds and they might be coming close, if they come close, I go back in the camper. But if I'm sitting out there, for me, it's just the opportunity not to have to do anything. And it's like, oh, okay, oh, what I'm gonna do today after I finish this cigar, this Kahlua, and this mimosa? What am I gonna do today?
You ain't for the bullshit first thing in the morning.
Oh no, absolutely not. And you better not walk a dog too close to my lot either, because I'm not gonna be happy about that either.
Sequence, don't take your hind parts over there by her.
Yeah, stay with your daddy. Stay with your daddy.
I should have screamed this a little bit. Now, I'm scared to ask this next question.
Don't be scared.
I'm trying not to be, but this is a bonus question. This is the one I didn't tell you about, okay?
Okay.
This is the bonus round. I want your honest, no holds barred, say it how you want it. I probably won't get to this button fast enough, but it's perfectly okay. Everybody knows that it's PG-13, but Alex, hold on to the wheel, like knuckle it, because I got a feeling that this is about to get hot, okay? And I'm scared to ask.
Okay.
Whether it's loud neighbors, campground politics, folks who don't pick up after their dogs, I need to know something. What is the one thing that grinds your gears? What is the one thing that truly pisses you off when you're camping? Let it out. We're here for the truth.
It's two things.
Okay.
Your fucking kids running around making all them noise and then letting your goddamn dog off the leash wandering around. Put your damn dog on a leash and leave him in your damn campsite. I don't have a dog. I don't want to know your dog. I don't care that your dog is friendly and quote unquote won't bite. Your dog is an animal. He will fucking bite whoever comes near his space. So keep your dog on a leash in your campground. And then if you see me walking, don't let your dog loose on one of them little long retractable listen, Alex's kick game is strong. So don't let no dog get too close, because we are not for the shits. See, that's see, you had your fair warning when I said no kids on the bikes in the morning. So, and if you got noisy kids, you know them damn kids is noisy, make them pipe down or keep them on the inside of your camper. No kids should be outside at 7 o'clock in the morning, one, riding the bike, and two, hooping and hollering and screaming like they the only ones in the campground.
Okay. You making me want to behave first thing in the morning. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Alex, do yourself a favor. Stay on her good side, man. Because, oh, boy. And I didn't even bother to hit the button because the conversation would have just been. No. Oh, boy. All right. Well, tell us how you really feel.
No, and it's only two things. Everything else does not bother me. You know, if you the real chatty Cathy neighbor, you know, how you doing, Bob type of person, I'm waving and I'm holding a conversation because I'm still gonna enjoy whatever I'm doing at that moment.
Okay.
But kids and dogs.
And folks, you heard it. If you are out with Miss Sandra and you see her and brother Alex out there, don't have your kids out there at 7 o'clock in the morning messing around, and keep your dogs close, because that's what she said. Because if you don't want no smoke, don't bring no fire. That's just what it is. She said it. I didn't, okay?
There you go.
We here because...
Other than that, they can come on over, have a mimosa and some Kahlua and a drink by 11:30. Other than that, it's all kosher.
And there you've heard it. Keep your badass kids over there with you, because they gonna get it. She gonna whoop them kids like she their mama, like you should have. That's what she trying to tell you.
I was in education for 25 years, so trust and believe. I can get your kid together real quick.
In other words, let me translate that for y'all that don't understand. She know how to whoop ass. Okay, that's what she trying to tell you. She ain't come out and say it because she educated and she know how to say it right. But I'm gonna break it down for the people that's from Pennsylvania and North Avenue. She whoop kids ass. Don't mess around.
Thank you.
No problem. I can translate for you. No problem. Listen, I just want to thank y'all so much. Alex, thank you so much for keeping it on the road and keeping it safe for her. Appreciate you, brother. Letting me interview her today while y'all going down the road. Y'all have a wonderful and fine rest of this wonderful, beautiful, hot day in Maryland. We will see you when I see you, and make sure you share this with all of your friends. Arnell, AARVC, the one and only Miss Sandra.
Yes.
All right, take it easy now.
All right.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, because it does nothing but get crazier from here. Hanging with the Hazes.